Well, the word nutrition means food, effectively. Protein is particularly important because it's a big portion of bone and tissues and joints, so you need to make sure you get enough protein on a daily basis. Carbohydrates very important for energy, as is fat. So all three are very, very important to make sure that you grow properly and can exercise properly.
Before games, the main thing that I try to do is squeeze as many high carbohydrate foods into myself as possible. I don't want to lose energy in the game, so that's the main thing I focus on before games is pastas, rices, have cereal. So the night before is important. I eat lots of pasta, always have a pasta dish day before a game. And in the morning as well, have a big high-carb breakfast. And we always plan to make sure that we eat about 3 hours prior to a game, because that's the time period it takes for the carbohydrates to have an effect in your body, so that the energy is released at the right time.
The day before a game, then we tend to have more carbohydrates than we do on an easier day or a lighter training day, just because we need that carbohydrate source to provide the energy to perform. After we've played or after a hard training session, we typically have a meal after that game, quite heavy in protein content, because that allows the muscles to regenerate and fix themselves prior to playing again. Our players have individual programs in terms of their nutrition, and it's based on their requirements when they play. Some positions that we have need to run more, need to jump more, and therefore they need more energy than other positions. Some players may be injured, at which point they may be not training as much as the healthy players, and we need to reduce the overall amount of calories that they have in a day.
Having a balanced diet is really good for me, and it's really good for young people growing up, aspiring to be the best. So I make sure I have a lot of carbohydrates and proteins, because that's the main thing I need at the moment. You need like your fats to replace the things that you've lost during the day to get everything back. So for the next day, you know that you're feeling good.
Yeah, we have players from all over the world, so when we're creating our meal plans, we have to think about culturally what they eat. So we have to make sure that not only does the food support performance and recovery, but also supports their needs and where they come from, so the foods they like to eat, and also what it's presented like.
My tip is to try and have a colourful plate. It gives you the right balance of the nutrients and all different foods to aid your body and help with the growth and repair.
I think one of the big tips I give to children to eat well is don't be afraid to try new things. You'll find a lot of things that you might not immediately fancy actually taste really nice and are really good for you. So I think that's a really, really big tip. And plenty of variation, that's also really important. And probably the third thing is plenty of fruit and vegetables to make sure you get lots of natural sources of vitamins and minerals.